again, looks like a two-sided egg. So this is the back side, I'm guessing, of the egg, right? And this is themed a band. Got your Float Parks After Dark partners in crime right here, and we're at the Grand Floridian. Why? Wait, Easter eggs to see. Let's go, girls. Oh, and my partners in crime are
Addie
and
Kenzie.
And we're here to go see. We have not seen it yet, and we are getting close to Easter. We're about 10 days out from Easter, and guess what? It's about darn time we saw it. So you'll come with us. We'll share this moment with you, and we'll go from there.
On my doors, open sesame.
Nice.
Open sesame.
Nice. Hello.
Hello, welcome me.
How are you?
Hi, thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you.
So, for those who don't know, the Grand Floridian is great, but we're here to see eggs. So here's the setup they have, which is fantastic. So they got eggs on one side, they got the Grand Cotaage, where they sell Easter candy, and they have eggs on the other side. So we'll go through and show you what we'll show you. So listen, for my Moana fans, you gotta be kidding me. Just let me zip out here for a second. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'll show you 10. But so that's 11. Where's the 11?
Right there.
That's 10 actually, but look.
Oh.
So look at the detail. So one of this guy must have fallen off the barge. This has to be shaved blue chocolate and white chocolate shavings. That's icing. That's chocolate as the raft. What? I'm guessing they're coconuts, but they may be made out of chocolate. They've attached chocolate to the legs as legs. And look at the top. He must be king. He must be the king guy. And look at this guy's hat. Now let me ask you. It's very pointy to be sitting on it. I don't really think I'd be comfortable, but that's me. He has a sea urchin on his head. I love the detail. He's got barnacles, and this guy's got a starfish. What? But now look at this. We got one other guy here who fell off too, but he fell off the right way. So he just kind of float. Doesn't look happy. Look at his face. Not a happy guy.
Not happy.
So that is the first, and we'll show you what it says. What does it say here? Fabi wrote,
I've always loved the movie Moana, and on a recent trip to the Polynesian resort, I saw an angry coconut display. I immediately thought that would be a great egg showpiece.
so Fabi's the artist, the chef who made this. So, amazing. Moving on. Wow. Guys.
James and the Giant Peach.
And this is a giant peach.
Really underrated film. No one talks about that one.
All right, we feel it's an underrated film, but
Yeah.
look real quick. So that's James. Now, I don't know the characters of James the Giant Peach very well.
I've only seen it once. Yeah.
So really what they have, which is great, we'll go from the bottom. So they kind of have the whole tree trunk and the peach, and there's a peach vine with the peach growing out of it. Now the peach comes up. There's a train track that goes around, and characters sit on this train track, right? Look at this. And there's the spider that goes around. There's a ladybug and our little worm guy. Worms can't see, so that's why he's wearing glasses. And then here's our centipede pumpkin face guy. Now, this peach, which is amazing, I would say is what, 3 feet tall?
I'd say like 2.5.
We're going 2.5 feet tall. Amazing detail. A wow moment. Now, Krista, who's the chef on this one, wait, going around.
Can I read?
Go.
When I was younger, I always loved this movie. It was unrealized stop-motion animation. I thought it was such a creative way to make this film. I wanted to bring the life in my James and the Giant Peach egg this year.
So that's her. Now she's the cook or the chef or the bakery person who did this. So that's that one. We're moving on along the way, and it rings the entire area. I did not know it was this many. Do you guys want to get in line? Not yet. We'll get it then. Wow.
Alice in Wonderland.
What? Just stop. Wow. I have lost words. So, this has an exposed interior.
Look, the pink text. Look at this.
I know. It has a moving clock in it. I'm not even sure. I'm hoping it's not accurate. Chessie's right here. Cheshire Cat. Here's the roses.
And then the front.
Right?
And
Point the roses red. Remember that? And then there's that. We're going to go around. We got to go around the side. Here's the board where they play.
Chessboard.
The chessboard. The interior clockworks. I have to assume are made out of chocolate, but I can't.
But that thing's moving, so that thing, is that thing real or not?
That's real. No, that's a real moment. This is a wow moment. We gotta go around the front and we gotta see what the front looks like. This is just a two-sided, amazing piece. And here's Alice. Okay. So there's Alice, right? There's Alice, and look, she's doing her tea, right? And then here's the other part of the clock. And then guess who's with her? Of course, the White Rabbit. Now, it's funny why they have a clock. What's a rabbit always is? Late for an important date. That's our guy. But this is amazing. Interestingly, she's sitting on a mushroom. And isn't in the story she eats a mushroom to get small?
Yeah.
I find that fascinating. So that's it. So Yachty wrote, who's reading?
I made a Rolex cake once that had moving hands, and I wanted to make a timepiece out of my egg. So I thought, what movie has a timepiece in it? Alice in Wonderland. I wanted to make the White Rabbit as the focal point on top because he is the timekeeper.
So I think we've answered our question. That's all chocolate besides the moving piece. Wow. Okay. I am blown away. So we'll come around this way. We'll trade sides. The line is forming. So now this egg, again, looks like a two-sided egg. So this is the back side, I'm guessing, of the egg, right? And this is themed, a Bambi theme. So we gotta go around the other side in a second, take a look at this. But so there's that piece of it, right? And we'll read what Meg wrote, and then we'll look at the other side.
I love the Disney classic movie, and I love animals. So I thought that Bambi is the quintessential spring theme. I enjoy painting in all forms, whether it be acrylic paint or cocoa butter, as you see here.
So that's the front. Now we gotta go around the back. So listen, we'll be right back and we'll show you that. All right, guys. So this is the front of the Bambi egg. Clearly went for a more straightforward egg shape, amazing, but then took the detail with painting with cocoa butter to get this image. Image is amazing. So that's fantastic. So wanted to show you that side of it. Now we're going to go to the next egg. Okay, so now we're back here and it's the sword and the stone. Clearly, we got the sword. I'm guessing the egg's a stone, but below the egg is a stone. Great detail here, really obviously describing what it is. It comes from the movie. In the water, they added fish elements that aren't painted, but actually pieces they attached. The painting on the egg itself is really just outstanding. There's a wizard, there's the main character. Come around to the castle. Really just done really well. Hey, I want to show you guys the other side of this one. Hey guys, George Flower Parks After Dark. We are here at the Grand Floridian on Easter week. And we're at the Grand Cotaage. Grand Cotaage is where you can get the Easter treats. So let's show what you can get. It's open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And there's all this. And we just went through and got our goods. And they're awesome. So there's everything they have. And so we're going to come around outside because there is a line, as there always is. And this is the Grand Cotaage. Now, I'm going to try to get above. Let me step back. The Grand Cotaage, which sits kind of just right here in the center of the Flo's lobby. That's all the trees. Now we just did a short on this, but the trees they have are fantastic. So we'll come around to the side here and see if we can kind of get a sneak peek. But there is a lot of people here. So really what you have is all those trees along the side there. There's one of the bakers back there poking his head out, which is awesome. And the trees here are fantastic. And what's great is it's ringed by all the chocolate egg decorations. But this is where it's coming now. A hint and a word of the wise. Line for this wraps around lobby in the evenings and weekends. We're here midday before Easter. You want to get here soon. You guys take care. Have a great day. This is George from Florida Parks After Dark.
Perfect, and I'll have everything for you over here.
Perfect. Hey guys, George Florida Parks After Dark. Hey, listen, we just showed you one of the finished products, and this is just amazing. Clearly, this woman's talent is just mind-blowing. But she's in the process of redoing another egg. And it's all the characters. So it's this combination. If you zoom in here, it says the in process. So they had the characters penciled in, right? And you can tell they're penciled in. And she's going through with incredible skill. And she's adding color. So she's kind of painting in the characters. And oh my, that is just talent. I can't even fathom. So you are an impressive person. So guys, this by itself is worth coming here to see this woman do this work. She's painting you're painting buttercream, right? Painting with cocoa butter. She's painting white chocolate egg, and she's painting the surface with cocoa butter. And here's the neat part of it. The cocoa butter is on a warming tray. Why? Because it'll become a solid if she doesn't do it that way. So this is just fantastic. So, guys, this is George Florida Parks After Dark. Listen, if you're here and you want to come see the eggs, that's one thing. If you want to come see one being made, that's next level. This is where you got to come. You guys take care, like and subscribe, and we will be talking to you later. So guys, now this egg is Princess and the Frog, right? And obviously there she is giving a smooch to that frog before he becomes Naveen again. But realize, at the end of the movie, what happens? They stay.
Well, no, they don't stay frogs. They turn back into humans. It's a restaurant.
I have not seen the movie in quite some time. So there's that piece of it. Now look at all the detail on the flowers again. Just I can't say enough about these bakeries. The Disney bakers are amazing people. So that's that piece. Now we're gonna come next door. Now next door is a big piece. This is great.
Daisy's house.
Daisy's house. Wow. Okay, so this has a lot going on. Really good. So here's Daisy. Looks like she's wearing a big poofy winter jacket. Here's all the roof tile work is actually individual pieces. That reminds me almost of the gingerbread houses at Christmas. You come out here, and then here's her garden with bunnies eating her stuff, which is funny. And then the window detail is really neat. And here's her walkway.
A lot of details.
A lot of detail work on this. Somebody did a very beautiful job on this. So there's her front door.
Carolina and Monica.
And Monica. We're going to talk about Carolina and Monica in 1 second. And then here's just the side. It's just really, I mean, the grass is it's not just green. It's literally something they placed in there. Really, really, really an impressive piece. And let's read. Carolina and Monica wrote,
Caroline loves the character Daisy because of her sense of fashion and independence. Monica's husband loves the Donald Duck character. Both of us are from South America, and we grew closer through this project.
Fantastic. Wait a minute. Let's look at the back of this egg. I have not found, no Donald. But what's interesting, guys, look. The tile work are hearts. That's really kind of neat. I didn't notice that previously. So that's,
and then on the back of the Princess
and let's go back of the Princess and Frog egg. You have it when she changes, and then there you go. There's where she has her restaurant. And that's the end of that piece. So, really just outstanding. Those wizards, those make sure to come around to the castle. Every Disney character I think you can think of is on this egg. Frozen, Moana, Tangled, Beauty and the Beast. So, There's a Chinese dragon. And, oh, I forgot. And then Goofy put his feet there as well. So we're missing Pluto. The relief has some depth to it, texture. So really just a really neat, well done egg. Really capturing the classic element. Okay, now listen, we're going to switch gears a little bit. Now, this egg really kind of pays homage or pays honor to the artists themselves. It's obviously Snow White, but it kind of shows how you begin drawing Snow White's face and all the elements of as this character comes from paper in, and then it has this stamp. But from 1936 or so, it was originally drawn. The sheet that actually was done, you come down and you even get a sense on, I think that must be Dopey.
Yeah, that's Dopey.
And when they began drawing him out and getting a sense of it, they have the signatures on the base of the artists who did this piece. I'm gonna try to curve around here because it's really a neat element. And what they have here is Cinderella. And it comes from that loose sketch art to that when her dress transforms at the end. It really is done incredibly well. It's got that banding around the top. Very impressed. Now Meg did this one too. I pulled inspiration from different stages of animation, including character sheet, model sheets, background design, and pencil tests. That's what we just showed you. It's really just neat. Now we're gonna take one step back. This is an egg carton with different villains, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Eggs, so.
Ursula, Lotso, peanut parts and stuff.
And that is done. I didn't have to think at all on that one. Thank you. So Trisha wrote, go.
A cartoon of eggs is what inspired the year's design. I wanted to do something
Conventional.
and bring villains to life.
There you go. All right, so that's that. So that's the villain egg. All right, now this is pretty straightforward. This Easter egg was an egg, not an Easter egg. And out of the egg emerged the baby dragon.
Or not a baby chick.
Not a baby chick, but a baby dragon. Who would have known? If a chicken sat on this, boy, would they be surprised. So this, baby dragon. Now this is really neat detail. So inside, pink chocolate shavings. The flowers done incredible details. This is all made by a person. I mean, this is just, it is awesome. His face is just, the detail is wonderful. And who wants to read what Katie? Katie did this one.
My egg is inspired by a springtime scene that is both magical and whimsical. I created a baby dragon hatching in an Easter-inspired garden.
Oh.
So that's the baby dragon. So now we're gonna go to the next egg. The next egg has a close place in my heart. It is the Disney park.
With the snacks.
Snacks. So we got the Mickey ice creams and the Mickey pretzels and the churros. And don't forget about the turkey leg. And on top of all of it is our personal favorite of my partners in crime.
The popcorn.
The popcorn. So we just step back, really done well. Each element's kind of neat. And Stephanie did that one. Now what did Stephanie do?
Growing up, coming to Disney, I always remember getting the snacks in the parks. I wanted to create something iconic this year that all the guests would have a fond memory of.
So that's that one. So we're gonna keep going around. So that's that one. And then just here's your basic. Now this is every iteration of Easter Bunny. Here's your classic cartoon Easter Bunny. Here's a different kind of Easter Bunny. That's awesome.
I think those are siblings.
That's not an Easter Bunny, that's a dog. But those are Easter Bunnies. Okay, we're moving on. So, okay. Oh, wow.
Emperor's New Groove.
Wow, okay. So this is, obviously, the Easter egg is here with the llama shape. But from Emperor's New Groove, we know he becomes a
Llama.
because he's just that guy. And the cat in Emperor's New
The
Groove,
villain gets turned into a cat in the end.
that would explain it. Very interesting. Now, Chef Allison wrote,
Emperor's New Groove is my favorite movie, and I was so excited to create an egg inspired by Yzma. I enjoyed putting an Easter twist on the original character with her holding an Easter egg.
that's fantastic. And now,
Onward.
onward. Now that isn't what we're doing, it is actually the egg. I'm not very funny. So these are the onward guys, and the guy with just legs is his dad.
Yes.
And
They try to magic their dad back, and they only get him halfway.
yeah, they oops on that one. And yet this is their van. Whoever is old enough to remember the 1970s vans with the Pegasus horses painted on the side, you're my generation. They were everywhere. They were awesome.
Some on the back.
And what's great is they even show how it was damaged. I mean, it's just a lot of detail. So this is great. The rock details here where it sits on this rock. And let's read what Juan said.
I chose Onward because it's the movie that first reminded me of myself, my brother. The movie inspired me with a beautiful message of not taking anything for granted and keeping the magic alive.
Okay, now we're gonna keep going on and we're gonna go to a movie element. 2 eggs, 1 stop, bargain basement time. Here we go. This is from Elemental, okay? Remember, main character Elemental is a fire element. Her soon at some point, spoiler alert, boyfriend is a water element. So let's pause here in the water. Has the wave coming on top of the egg. It's fantastic. White caps throughout. Look at the detail it did on the icing. It just really is awesome. Bed obviously, again, shaved chocolate. The fire. You got the charcoal, the embers, and the actual flame. Guys, that is just done really well. And Joanne wrote,
Upon seeing Elemental, the message resonated me in how multiple cultures come together as one. I wanted to showcase the 2 main characters in an abstract way to inspire that message to our guests.
that's awesome. So we're gonna keep going around here. Wow, okay. Now, do you know there's a new group of characters called Munchlings?
Yes.
We have shown them in this character warehouses and all that. So this is a Munchling which is going into the stove. Slightly disturbing, but I know obviously they get cooked because they're Munchlings. So this is the stove. They're dyeing Easter eggs. What? They got that little curved metal thing to dip the eggs in. Here's one of the finished products. And then this is the detail they get to. Hidden Mickey on the stove. And they wrote in the cookbook details on how to cook. Guys. Well, and the measuring spoons. This is really a very large piece. Detailed beautifully. Krista knocked it out of the park. What does Krista say about her move here?
I remember my grandmother's antique kitchen was so comforting. When the Munchlings came out, I thought it was a perfect mix of Disney characters and baked goods. The eggs are combined with 2 things that I love, Disney and baking.
Now guys, this is an egg.
Yes.
This is just wow. So somebody took the time, and we're talking characters. I could spend hours going through and showing you all the characters. And there are characters and more characters. Every Disney character I think you can think of is on this egg. Frozen, Moana, Tangled, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin. It goes around and around, so it's everywhere. So John wrote, I've always loved painting and enjoying bringing my art to life in the form of an Easter egg. By having this egg painted live in the lobby, our guests were able to share my passion. He must have painted this while he was here. Okay, John, you're a master. So, switching gears now from an egg
To a chicken.
to a chicken. Which came first, the chicken or the egg?
The chicken.
We got Al's Toy Barn, clearly from
Toy Story 2.
Toy Story.
Toy Story 2.
Now, he's the bad guy. He tries to sell Woody to somebody in Japan or China. And this is his toy thing. So this is fantastic detail too, though. Really just neat stuff. So, what is Justine's egg?
This is my 3rd egg I've always done, a book theme. I started with the cookbook, then a children's book, and now a Toy Story.
So that's Al's stuff. Now, guys, this is the egg. This is the wow egg. Beauty and the Beast. There goes the rose. The detail in this, we can make an entire video on this egg by itself. Coming around to the painting. You'll see in the bottom there,
That's Belle.
Chip, and those is Belle, obviously. There's all the characters. There's Belle of Winter. Here comes another relief of Beast looking over his shoulder. The detail even on his cuff is amazing. And then inside is his chambers, where the rose stays. And you look how when he became the Beast, he destroyed it. Look at the detail there in the rip. And then the painting scraped. It's just... And then they got the rose petals on the base. And then look, there's Cogsworth, Chip and Mrs. Potts. It is just really, really an amazing, impressive egg. And Yachty wrote,
Every year, my husband and I go to Festival of the Arts. There is an artist, Darren Wilson, that created a Beauty and the Beast picture that sparked my inspiration for this year's egg. The thought behind the egg is that the Beast is protecting the rose, and all of his memories are what is sketched behind. Oh, wow.
Walk behind you. Walk behind you. We'll trade. Hey guys, George Florida Parks After Dark. I'm here with my partners in crime.
Addie.
And Kenzie.
We're here at Gasparilla Island Grille, but how we call it at Florida Parks is Gasparilla Grille. This is by far one of the nicest, best fast service restaurants in all of Disney, much less the Grand Floridian. It's located here in Grand Floridian. It has a fantastic view. We'll show you in a second. But let's show you the inside. So, standard seating, right? Which is fine. But that's not the good part. Let's show you the good part. The food offerings here are top notch. But will blow your mind is the baked goods. So they have your cookies, right? Huge, bigger than head cookies. Beautiful croissants, bagels, danishes, muffins, Mickey brownies. But that's not it. It takes a step above. You have your Disney mini cupcake. You have your garden, probably cupcake, probably chocolate. You have, oh, and you have a carrot. Probably, what is it? I'm guessing it's a cupcake. But look at this elegant chocolate bar. The Grand Flow is a white chocolate medallion. That's just awesome. And then you have the bumblebees and the flowers. Come over here. I mean, this is just next level. But what really blows me away is the food offerings here. The food offerings here are unreal. If you want to come just have a great quick grab and go meal, but make it like top notch, and this is where you come. Caprese sandwich is incredible. The Italian sandwich is incredible. They have a salad here, the balsamic. It's incredible. Now here, we come over. And that's your hot sandwiches, your burgers, your club sandwiches, blackie chicken. And guys, the food here, the chefs here are just out of this world. We have come here so often, we can't even tell you enough. But strongly recommend this place if you are anywhere near here. And this is George Florida Parks After Dark and his partner in crime, and we, my friends, are out. Please like and subscribe and let us know if you like what we're doing. We'll continue to do it, but we want to show you those things and guide you on your time at Disney. You guys take. Okay, Florida Parks After Dark is leaving the Gasparilla Island Grille, but I wanted to show you what is outside the door. That, my friends, let me zoom in. That's Cinderella Castle. I took one step out of the grill, and that's Cinderella's castle. The monorail track is there. We just missed the monorail. That is what the Grand Floridian brings to the table and why it's a deluxe resort. It is location, and high-end elegance. The food as well, the accommodations are breathtaking, but you get to see the castle standing here as you drink the coffee in the morning or watch the fireworks every night. Guys, this is George Florida Parks After Dark. This, my friends, is our favorite place on the monorail track to come eat. You guys take care. Have a great day. Like and subscribe our videos, and we will continue to produce more like it. You guys take care.